Ranjani Srinivasan, an Indian national and doctoral student in urban planning at Columbia University, has left the United States following the revocation of her student visa by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, DHS. The DHS cited her involvement in activities supporting Hamas, a designated terrorist organization in the U.S. as the reason for this action. Srinivasan entered the U.S. on an F-1 student visa and was actively engaged in pro-Palestinian protests at Columbia University. On March 5, 2025, the DHS revoked her visa, stating that her actions amounted to advocating for violence and terrorism. Subsequently, on March 11, 2025, she utilized the Customs and Border Protection (CBP) Home app to self-deport, a process allowing individuals to leave the country voluntarily before facing formal deportation proceedings. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem commented on the situation, emphasizing that residing and studying in the U.S. is a privilege. She stated, "When you advocate for violence and terrorism, that privilege should be revoked, and you should not be in this country." Noem expressed approval of Srinivasan's decision to self-deport using the CBP Home app. This incident is part of a broader crackdown by the Trump administration on individuals involved in pro-Palestinian activism perceived as supportive of Hamas. Notably, Mahmoud Khalil, a former Columbia student and permanent U.S. resident of Palestinian descent, was detained by federal agents for his leadership in similar protests and is currently facing deportation proceedings. The actions taken against Srinivasan and others have raised concerns among international students and faculty across the United States. There is a growing apprehension that participation in certain political activities could lead to visa revocations or deportation, prompting universities to caution students about the potential immigration consequences of their speech and actions. Columbia University, in particular, has become a focal point for these developments. The institution faces significant repercussions, including the potential loss of $400 million in federal funding, and is under pressure to implement changes to avoid further penalties. These measures have sparked debates about free speech and the rights of international students, highlighting the complex intersection of national security concerns and individual civil liberties.